You were just saying check.
Check. Oh,
check.
Yeah. So many contexts for check in my life.
I watched a video of a kid that was going up a slide and he chose not to.
Okay.
And, like the news channel was there and they were like filming him as he walked back down and they were like, "What's wrong?" And he was like, "Well, I went up there and I checked myself before I was going to wreck myself."
How old was this fucking rascal?
He's like 7 years old and he's so chubby.
So
dude.
how
It's
does he
so
know the
funny.
reference? That reference is from like 92.
I know. That's how cool he was.
Wow.
And he was so honest about it.
This is actually really oddly specific to the problem I wanted to discuss.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, that's how magic works.
Yeah. But we can get to that in a little bit. It's funny though.
Did you hear the good news?
I feel like you've been having a lot of good news this month.
I know. Yeah, well,
I feel like you've been on a roll. Your momentum is going very much in the right direction.
I try to be. Yeah.
What's the good news?
The boy in the striped pajamas started an OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. I feel like that momentum's been slowed a bit. What is, who is that?
I don't know.
The boy in the striped pajamas?
I thought yeah. Oh, from the movie.
Okay, yeah. Good for him. I don't know what that movie is, but good for him, you know?
Yeah.
Independent contractors.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you've got, you were just at Comedy Works. You've got
That was crazy.
new podcasts coming in.
Yeah.
Yikes is back, right?
Yeah.
You got, the roast is blowing up. So I feel like you're trending pretty good this year so far.
Dude, it's a good year. January is my
I don't
time.
remember your goals per se. I remember one of you wanted to play more video games. I think that was Corey.
Yeah, that
It
was
might have
Corey.
been you though.
Well,
one of you was like, I need to play more video games.
I need to do the opposite. Honestly.
less?
Yeah, video games are too fun, dude. I stay up until like 5 in the morning.
Yeah. You know, I was actually reading an article about the labor force in America, and it said a lot of like men in their like between the ages of like 25 and 40 are working less because of video games.
I've written 500% less jokes because of video games.
Yeah.
It slows me down. And then all I want to do is be like, aren't Nords kind of funny?
Yeah. But I bet you can, I mean, because that's such a big group of people that play video games.
That is true.
You got to have a connection to those kind
It's
of
a
people.
market.
And then you can talk about that and relate to them. So it might not be the worst for comedy
Yeah.
if you can kind of figure out how to make it funny.
Or make like a video game comedy show. Not like you are the comedian and you choose what jokes you're going to do. And then
Yeah.
you either win the crowd or lose the
But that
crowd.
almost begs the question, why not just not play that game and write jokes? And
Well, the
like
jokes-
actually do comedy. You're like, I can't get any jokes right, like done. I'm stuck in this joke video game.
It would suck if you crushed better in the video game
I don't know.
than you did on the actual shit.
It might help you though. If you got those jokes. I mean,
I learned a lot of skateboarding tricks from Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
the concept of a stand-up comedy video game is not the worst thing I've ever heard. I just wonder what it would look like. Would it be like Guitar Hero,
That's
but
what
for
I'm thinking.
comedy?
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like you start at level 1 and like, you know, you plug in and then you're like, so the other day, and then it's like clink, and then you like
exactly.
They're like, all right, good. You can say the other day. That's step 1.
And then you have to choose an
Yeah.
option, and the crowd will either like it or hate it.
Yeah, and then like you start doing edgy material, you get canceled.
Exactly.
Start the game over.
In Tijuana.
Yeah. Speaking of Tijuana, my roommate, we were talking about him last. By the way, good job on the editing of last week's podcast. I listened to it a couple days ago, and I thought it was pretty seamless given how all over the place it was. But we were talking about my roommate and his
Mountain Dew.
Sprite bottle, yeah, or whatever, 2-liter sodas. And I saw him today, and I was like, hey, man, how's it going? I was just trying to be friendly because he's been gone for a week. And I was
Where
like,
was he?
that's what I said. I said, where have you been? And he goes, oh, I was in Nicaragua. And I was like, oh, I mean, that's badass.
That is cool.
Yeah. I was just like, who casually goes to...
Yeah, I mean, it can't be for like a friend. I mean, does he
I
have
mean, it could be for a friend, but he might have returned with something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dude. Also, it is kind of weird to not tell your roommate where you are.
He told me he was
missing.
leaving. He said he was going to be out of the apartment until Wednesday. And I was like, sweet. I got the whole place to myself.
Nice.
But I figured because he's a nurse.
Could you jerk off in the living room?
Well, I mean, it's. I'm trying to live my life, so. But yeah, so he. Shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Did you jerk off in his bedroom?
No, I didn't step foot in his room.
That's good.
I did it from like the hallway.
You came on his door.
No, I opened the door. I just didn't do it in his room. You know what I mean?
He said I can't jerk off in his room
Yeah.
anymore.
It's like that's just I
That's
just
like
got good flow.
Like the I'm not touching you.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't jerking off in your room.
Hey, dude, speaking of don't touch me, I was at an open mic last night and this guy got arrested at an open mic. Yeah.
A comedian?
Well, who knows? I'd never seen him in my life.
Crazy.
Right? But I knew he was trouble from the get-go.
How?
Well, he was just walking real funny.
Oh, I thought you were saying...
He kind of looked like you. I hate to say it, but he had long brown hair. He was about your age. And just the way he was just vibing around the room, like he just came in and he was just like, he was walking like tilted a little bit and he was just circling the perimeter. Like he was just like going to do like contract work on it or something. And he came up to me and I was outside the bathroom and I had my notebook in my hand. And he was like, is this where I sign up for the comedy? I was like, this is the bathroom. But I knew he was like suspect. And so
that's funny that you said from the get-go.
Yeah.
I thought he had literally a gecko.
Yeah, I knew he was suspect from the get-go.
It's like a man with a lizard.
Yeah.
No good. And then he's like going around the room like a gecko in a cage.
And he's also changing colors. I don't know if that's the gecko, but that would be sketchy. But he's definitely on something, and he kind of disappears for a while. I don't know if he was doing gecko shit, but like we're like 4 to 6 comics in, and the bartender comes out and he goes, all right, I got to stop this thing. I got to bounce someone. And it was just awkward. And as soon as he said that, I was like, I know who he's talking about already. And this guy was like in the back. I don't know if you've ever been to Vision Quest, but it's got like a main room and then they've got like a brewery. So there's like all this shit in the back. And I guess the guy was just snooping around the back. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
That's very suspect, dude.
And so he was in the back and he wasn't going peacefully. Like he didn't want to leave. And so they kind of like dragged him out. And he had one of his shoes in his hand. I don't know how his shoe came off.
But he kept a hold of it.
Yeah. And then he was on the outside and he was like yelling. And there was a couple guys out there. And he was a small man. Like he was like 5'2" maybe. But he was like talking a mean game. Like he wanted to get back in on stage. And
he was like a bulldog.
Yeah. But then he tried to tackle someone and slipped and he like fell on the ice. And then like the open mic was still going on and people were just like commenting on it. And they were like, all right, he's running for the door. Oh, he just ran into the glass door. And then there was like, at one point there was like 12 people outside and the average height was like 6 foot. And he was trying to fight all of them.
Was he just warming up for his set?
I don't know.
Like, what if that's a part of his
do stand-up
routine?
Could have been. I think that's what enraged him so much because he didn't get to do his new jokes. But then finally the cops came and everyone kind of calmed down a bit just because, like, we didn't have to fight him anymore.
Yeah.
There's, like, professionals.
Mommy and daddy are here.
Yeah. But I had this, like, such a white privilege moment because I was on stage and, like, the cop poked his head in the room, and you know how like some people are afraid of cops, like because they get mistreated by them. I was just like, oh, this is a good opportunity to do crowd work. Like I can just like riff on the cop, and I was like, that's some white privilege because I'm like that. My biggest concern right now is getting a laugh and working this cop into my set, not like any fear.
Yeah,
I'm just like I'm gonna make this funny.
That's comedy privilege too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a whole nother category.
But I felt rather privileged that I was not concerned at all by the situation. And I was just like, how am I going to make this work?
Yeah, well, you also weren't slipping on ice and trying to attack people. So you knew they weren't coming for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, it is kind of funny that when you get when you see somebody get kicked out of a place, they always lose one shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, it is like laundry.
Have we talked about the one shoe highway phenomena?
No.
I have this issue because not whenever, but often when I'm on a road trip, I will just see random shoes on the highway. Yeah. And it's usually one. It's never like a pair. And it's like somebody had their foot out and their shoe fell off and they were like, I don't need it. They never go back for it. And I've just never understood how there could get shoes on the highway.
I always imagined it was somebody fucking somebody else over by throwing one of their shoes out.
But isn't that person then like, okay, well, I guess I got to go back to mile marker 30.
Or they just toss out the other one on a different road. Yeah.
But still, like, aren't you going back for your shoes? Like, who has extra shoes?
Yeah, that is true.
And then you're like, I know, it's like I could go to the store and buy new shoes, but I already know where my shoes are. I'm just going to go back and get them. I just don't know how rich you have to be to not go back for your shoe.
Well, the people who leave one shoe on the highway, I don't know if they're in the rich category.
But it's
not like you're seeing
the thing about Nikes. Shoes, though, is it unites us all.
It's always like
rich or poor, you need shoes.
It's always like a Walmart brand Sketcher or something like that with Velcro on the side.
So you're saying there's there's a shoe that's not worth going back for, and then a shoe that's worth going back for.
Yeah, and
essentially,
the shoes worth going back for are never being thrown out of the window.
I don't know, because like you said, what if you were being a dick and you were throwing someone else's shoes?
Yeah, that is.
Because I don't. I'm 36. I've never lost a shoe. Ever.
That's crazy. That's insane.
I mean, I get rid of shoes all the time. I donate them, but I've never
lost one.
Been at a party and then just looked down and been like, "That's what's missing." You know what I mean? Like, that's hard.
I'm not drunk. I'm just lopsided height wise.
I tie my shoes real tight too, so it's like if they're coming off, like something happened to them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There was no accident.
What if it's somebody getting, just tired of? What if it's 1 foot people?
Yeah, or like if you could walk a mile in my shoes, you'd throw them out at the end of that mile.
At least one of them.
I don't know. It's just a weird phenomena. I've never understood the shoe on the highway.
Do you think we should try to trace one back? We get a shoe, have Chloe smell it, and then we hunt the United States with my dog.
And then you're just talking to some asshole that has either one shoe or brand new shoes. They're just a dick.
It's like, I threw that away months ago.
I don't use the trash. What do I look like?
I donated that.
Yeah.
To the highway.
The mean streets.
Yeah.
I have couple problems. I didn't look up anything or talk to anyone. I just thought about my own problems this week.
Yeah, I think
we've got a guest. I've got a phone call we can do. But bringing it back to the kid on the slide or whatever that was saying. What did he say?
What?
In the beginning, check yourself.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah. So my problem that I brought to the table today is
the kid on the slide. I was like, "What the fuck you?"
Was he not on the slide?
No, he totally was.
Okay.
We've gone in 3 different directions.
Yeah,
not in a bad way.
Sure.
It's just crazy that
I just bookmarked it in the beginning. I was like, "This is gonna be relevant."
You kept it.
I need to come back to this.
Your brain is like Google Chrome.
Hell yeah, bro. But so my problem is, as I was saying, I'm 36. That's not my problem. But comedy there's a lot of young people in comedy. I mean, you're young. There's even younger people than you. You got your Evan Joes. And so I hang out with a decent amount of people that are 10 plus years younger than me. And a lot of the time, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, they use slang or they're just talking about things. And so that kid was 7, right? And he knew this reference to this song from the 90s.
Yeah.
And my problem is I don't know how to talk to young people, and I would and I know there's Urban Dictionary, but I would like to have a way to know what the hell you guys are talking about of the time.
Simple solution.
Yeah.
Hang out at playgrounds.
Okay.
Can you hang out at playgrounds alone? Do you have to bring
I have the skills? Oh, you know what's funny about that?
Can you hang?
So there's a playground by the Trader Joe's on 7th and Logan. And this is like a place where tons of people do drugs, right? There's always tents. And they like literally have a garbage for like needles. So it's like drug use is occurring.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the most fun things to do while on a seesaw.
Yeah.
Is heroin. When your life is teetering.
Yeah. I was going to make a bad joke, but I skipped it. So that's a good place to watch the movie Saw, you know? You see Saw. Anyway. Like I said.
Dude,
but they got
Corey
a
would
sign.
be so disappointed in you.
Right now?
Yeah.
He's always disappointed. He's always a little disappointed. But so they got a sign at this playground, and it's the first of its kind. And it says, all adults must be accompanied by a child. It doesn't say it in the other way around.
I don't even know if that's a new sign. I think that's a thing.
But it's just like, usually it's like...
Oh, you mean it's new to the...
No, it's usually adults... Kids need adults, not adults need kids. It's like you can't see this movie unless you're 8. It's like, fuck, dude. You know what I mean? It's like normally as an adult, like once you're past the age limit, you get to do everything.
Yeah.
You don't like get restricted.
Yeah, it's like 18 and
lack
up.
Of age.
Yes, I agree on a website, but you're saying it should be the like 12 and below.
So, and I get that. I guess it's because like you don't want creepy people at the park.
Yeah. Well, that's not what playgrounds are for. Drug use, you know what I mean?
It's not for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
but also like, isn't that kind like, what if, isn't there a scenario where they're like that drug user is like following the rules and also like woefully neglecting a child's safety?
I mean, it would suck if they had like a checkout center.
It's like
where you pick up a kid to go do drugs at the park.
You're like about to shoot up, and then you're like, hold on, Henry. We got to get a kid or else this is not legit. And then they have to go get a kid and bring it to the park. And they're like, rules is rules. And then they shoot up, and then they throw out their needle legally. And then they're like, well, now we got a new problem, but you finally got someone to ride on that seesaw with you. But I just thought it's a funny sign.
Or they just tie one kid to a leash in the middle of the park at all times.
Oh, like, what was that game?
What?
Tetherball?
Yeah.
You ever play tetherball?
Yeah, they tie him to the tetherball pole.
Oh, and then he just counts for all the adults?
Yeah.
It's like a rental. Like, damn, these are some needy adults.
They sit in the circle of the concrete.
And they just light up.
Yeah.
The cops drive by and they see the drug use. They're like, there's nothing we can do, Johnson. Keep moving.
They've got the kid protection.
The kid is just trapped. And they're like, yeah, can't do much.
Yeah. I don't want to be around drugs.
But you're saying I should go to a playground to learn slang?
Yeah.
Is that what you were saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, or you could go to the mall. I mean, how often?
I go to the mall all the time.
Oh, wow.
Maybe like 3 times a week.
Are there a lot of cool kids there? Is that still the spot to hang?
Dude, I'm so old. I go to the mall to exercise. I'm like one of those old guys now. Yeah.
Wait, are you doing push-ups?
No, like I'll go at like 7 in the morning, like when all the stores are closed.
Jeremy,
and I'll grab a coffee and I'll just do a lap.
Oh my God.
Hey man, it's
like
the winter.
How bright it is.
I like it, man. There's no COVID in there. There's no wolves. I like recognize people because they're like, oh, you're that guy who comes here all the time. And it's like a subculture of people. Mall walkers, dude. They're very peaceful people.
You're like, they recognize me.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, there's that guy again.
Yeah. And I'm a young buck in there.
Oh yeah. Because it's probably an old
Most
game.
people are 60 plus.
Yeah, doing the laps.
Yeah. But they like meet up. They have groups.
Do you overlap them sometimes?
Funnily, I don't. I'm not that fast, dude. They're actually seniors. Like, as much shit as they get for being like weak, they are fast walkers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially at 7 a.m. in the mall. They will rip it, dude. Because they're there for a reason. They're not there to window shop.
Category of people that go to the mall just to walk around. You get the dog training people.
At the mall?
Yeah, because it's like constant smells and people constantly walking around.
Yeah, I never. That must be later.
Oh yeah.
Like early morning is a very specific group.
Oh yeah.
You got like the people that are opening up their jobs and they don't want to be there, and then you got the people that are like exercising. But no money is being spent.
Are you there before some of the gates are lifted?
Oh yeah. Dude, the stores in the Colorado Mills Mall do not open until 11, but the front door of that mall opens at 7 a.m. So there's about a 4-hour window where there's just people in there and there's nothing to buy. It's great, man. I love it. I do it all the time. That's part of my, because I like to walk every day. And if I ever wake up and it's like 8 degrees, instead of going to the park, I will go to the mall.
Wow, dude. And you don't think that it's a little crazy?
No. I enjoy it, actually.
There's probably so much parking available.
So much. It's dope, dude.
I imagine you start making relationships with some of the people where you're like, hey, Chelsea.
But this is why I can't talk to kids or young people.
Yeah.
I'm like on the other side of the spectrum. I know how to talk to the old people. Just like, looking great. Your tennis ball walkers really holding up.
Yeah. What is that? A new pair of dentures, baby?
Yeah. So that's my problem. You
start chit-chatting, talking shit. You're like, Thomas really got his hip replaced. Look at him, man.
Yeah. No, usually I'm just like, are you guys voting? And then they get real excited. I don't even know what election is coming up, but that's like a hot topic. It's like, are you guys voting? And they're like in the mid trimester sequentials. And it's like, yeah. Are you voting? I'm like, you're goddamn right. Why do you think I'm here?
I'm getting warmed up to cast my ballot.
They got a ballot box.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sometimes.
Or do you think they're just protecting it?
They could be.
Dude, old people love volunteering for
voting.
Love
the Constitution.
Oh, yeah.
They love all the amendments.
Well, some of them, I mean, it was like the first book they read.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, I'm just putting myself in their shoes, and I'm like, one day that's going to be us, and what's it going to be like?
They're sketchers.
You know who never loses a shoe at a mall? An old person.
Oh,
ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
No.
All those people with the highway shoes, those are rascals, dude.
Yeah.
Age 25 to 40, who are out of the workforce because of video game use.
Being one shoe is a young man's game.
It is.
Yeah.
You can't just shoes are expensive, especially when the stores aren't even open.
Yeah. Also, now I'm picturing the mall. There's not a lot of things they can like trip over.
It's a beautiful place, man. It's climate controlled. They have like very vague music playing. Like quietly. It's like pumped in, the music.
It's not elevator music, but it's like mall music.
I hate mall Christmas music, but the rest of the year it's fine.
And they start that early.
Yeah, but that is just like, it's not even real Christmas music. It's like written by the Sears Corporation. It's crazy. Like, if you actually listen to the lyrics, they're all just like, aisle 7 for the deals.
Discounts on sweaters.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I love the mall. I love my shoes. But I can't talk to kids.
Yeah. Well, that might not be the worst thing. Try going online.
Oh, that's Reddit or something?
Creepos do it.
No, I don't want to be a creepo. I'm just trying to...
No, I'm just saying that's a method that I've heard works.
I don't want Hanson showing up just because I'm trying to learn what fucking...
It'd be so funny,
slap means.
If they show up, cops show up, and you're like, what do
you think you're doing?
I was just trying to ask what cap. Like, what is...
You mean like on toothpaste? What are you doing here? Where's your shoe?
You bring a dictionary and you're like, condoms, no. I'm trying to learn words.
Yeah. Where's your shoe?
There's got to be a spot you can learn new words, hip things. There's no
like word of the day, but for like
teens,
lame people.
It sucks that there's not like an MTV, like a thing where it was like, oh, that's what what about like one of those magazines, like a pop star magazine,
like Tiger Beat.
I don't even know.
I feel like that was like a teen magazine in '92. So you're talking about Tiger Beat?
Something like that.
That sounds like a porn site.
Yeah.
We might have to edit that.
Dude, nothing...
I'll have to look that up.
It could be forward. It could be also a sick dubstep artist.
Yeah. Mike Tyson does dubstep.
I'm Tiger Beat.
Tiger Beat.
Rawr.
I was right. Tiger Beat is an American internet teen fan magazine.
Nice, dude.
It started in 1965.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro.
Is that when you were born?
No. No.
It was when you were a teen.
Yeah. I was just a teen.
What if you put... You see, it would be neat to have an honest relationship.
Neat. That's a word I know. I know what that means. But when I talk to young people and I say, like, neat set, they're like, get away. And then they take off one shoe and walk away just to distract me.
They're like, is that a tape recorder or a life alert?
Yeah, man. Dude, that's actually what I need. I need life alert for
Young people?
for conversation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You
like-
mean conversations with anybody? Or specifically somebody who's like referencing something you don't know?
Sure.
Because that happens to me all the time.
Exactly, dude. Life alert for conversations. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah. So you don't get canceled. Or if you're about to get canceled, what to do. Life alert. I said tiger beat, and it turned out to be something wildly inappropriate. What do I do?
Yeah, it would be funny to have like a automatic exit opportunity. Like you press a button and then your phone rings or something like that. Or maybe like there's some hired person that shows up in a different costume each time based off of the situation they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like a lifeguard. And
Like a mouth,
if you're at the beach.
lifeguard?
Yeah,
a
you press
lifeguard. Yeah, I
you
couldn't
press
even figure out what that meant. Yeah, and they blow a whistle and just run.
They know they like tap you on the shoulder. Like there's somebody drowning. You have to go rescue them.
Mm-hmm.
And that gets you out of the conversation.
Yeah, it like you were being racist or something, and now you're a hero.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah, now we're hero. That's pretty good, dude. I like that.
Or you're at the mall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you brought up politics.
There's
but
like
now
some
they're
hot
asking-
82-year-old.
Yeah.
You're trying to win her over.
Yeah. And
for
then
her
it turns.
benefits.
Then she wants to register you to vote for something that you
Yeah.
can't even fathom.
Like we're trying to put a library in the senior center. We don't have the signatures.
And you're like, you guys read one book, and it's
Yeah.
the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah. And then I piss her off.
Yeah.
Then someone calls.
And then she presses her life alert.
You think they've ever had multiple people pressing multiple life alerts for the same alert? Like they just like 6 people go down and they're just like boom, boom, boom. It's like we're getting like 8 calls from inside the same building. Something's going down.
Brookshire Retirement Homes is on fire right now.
There's a comedian doing edgy material.
It's like one of those like Snapchat things where like the more hot the area, the more Snapchats going on, you can look in there.
Yeah,
I do think that my neighbor's just literally beating his car with a fucking hammer. I don't think he's doing anything, dude.
Yeah,
This has been multiple weeks.
I don't know if that helps.
Look
the
at
car.
what-
I walked past when I came in here. He was turned and hitting. He was turned and crouched and hitting.
Actually, it is crazy. It's called the Tiger Beat the Car method.
Yeah. It does sound like karate, maybe. Tiger beat down, crouching, tiger beat.
For some reason, it also sounds like a cream.
Tiger beat, like beat bomb, tiger bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiger beat bomb.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Um,
Do you think I should go Tiger beat his ass?
yeah, I don't know. I've never seen a hammer fix a car.
It's not the right tool for the job.
No, it's like, bro, your AC is not working. You can't just bang out the door. I feel like there's a generation
What
of
if
people.
he's just trying to move the car by breaking it down one piece by piece, and he's going to rebuild it somewhere else, like as a prank, like inside the living room or something.
Then
like
you're
that.
living next to a serial killer. He's like doing that like particle disassembly, but like manually,
Yeah,
old school.
yeah. He's like, you can't trace the car.
Yeah.
Or test for DNA if it's broken down into 6,000 pieces.
It's like, bro, everybody saw you hammer the car for 4 months. Cops came before you even left.
They've been collecting the car and slowly putting it back together.
Hey, I'm gonna call our caller, or I'm gonna call our person
Nice,
because I told her we'd call her at 3:15,
nice.
and it's 3:18.
Oh yeah. Let's not be unprofessional.
Yeah.
But hey, it is cool to be slightly late.
Yeah, 3 minutes late.
That way they're ready.
And so you got to be Cory on this episode.
Should
Or at
I
least
do
this call.
an impression of.
You can say that. Yeah, I heard you have a problem. Now hang up.
Yeah.
All that.
Okay.
All right.
I think I can.
T minus Tiger Beat.
Okay, were you ready? It's my first Cory impression.
Wow.
I need a beer.
You want to smoke like 4 substances before this call?
I do have something about him I need to bring up.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to Misinfomercials podcast. We hear you have a problem.
What up?
What's up? I do have a problem.
Awesome. What's your problem?
Damn, bro, you got that. We got our regular co-host is out, so our producer is trying to imitate him. Just so you know.
I'm an AI version of Cory Stevens.
Yeah, so that's Evan Stevens, not even Stevens.
I was like,
Evan Stevens.
I thought you just turned it into a game show, but okay. Yeah. So my problem is I have a complete lack of discipline and accountability for myself. It's
Oh
ruining my
shit,
life.
that's a heavy one. What do you mean accountability and
Like, for instance,
discipline? Let's go with discipline.
Let's go with discipline. So I want to be vegan, but I can't.
Can I stop
can't
being
stop
Cory?
eating cheese.
Okay.
Please stop being Cory. Be yourself.
I know. I just wanted to ask. I was going to go down a tangent and I shouldn't. So,
Okay.
do you want to be disciplined in the bedroom?
No. That's not what she said.
We could talk about that too, but
She said-
I was talking about veganism.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start dating women. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You were saying, like, for example, you would like to be vegan, but cheese is too hard of a obstacle.
Yeah, like if it's there, I'm gonna eat it.
Do they make vegan cheese?
They do.
They
actually.
do, but it's not good.
It's not great. And I actually struggle from this exact same problem in terms of being vegan. Anytime I've ever been vegan or tried to do it, I usually get tripped up on cheese. So I get that. But we're not talking about veganism. We're talking about discipline, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you like a Bruce Lee fan?
Not a fan, but I would understand a reference if you
Because
have
that dude has some good things to say about discipline.
Okay.
But yeah,
Check 'em out.
I guess we got to keep hearing your problem.
I think that with just like forcing yourself to do things and like trying to be stronger about continuing a habit or breaking a habit or whatever, it's good to insult yourself. That's where I come from.
Insult yourself.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, you
what
don't
kind
deserve cheese.
what kind of bitch can't do this thing?
Yeah.
And that's what I tell myself is like, you're
So,
such
like,
a loser. What are you doing? Come on, be better.
negative reinforcement.
Yeah,
Like,
but only
enemy,
inside.
frenemy talk. Only on the inside.
Yeah, I do it into the mirror sometimes.
I'm sitting in front of the mirror now.
Okay, let's start there.
Well, also, I feel like discipline is something that like you can practice and get better at. You know, it's like the cheese and the vegan thing is hard, but maybe there's other things you can do to train yourself to be more disciplined. You know,
Perhaps.
um,
Have you tried?
What
to
are you
practice
trying to be
yourself?
more disciplined about?
yeah,
Yeah,
Veganism.
eating better, going to bed on time. Basically,
Ooh.
like taking care of myself.
Well, going to bed, that's easy. You can just take drugs to do that. I'm doing Cory again.
Okay. Channeling Cory.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Okay.
sleeping shouldn't be difficult if any drug.
You ever tried the like Post-its around your house technique? You just like write yourself messages.
Ooh.
I have done this, and it works for like a day, and then I just like ignore
And
them.
you get
the
mad at the
next day.
Post-its, rip them
I
down.
just ignore them.
Or they
Maybe you have
fall
one
off.
that says "Do not rip down the Post-its."
Who says read the post-it?
Yeah.
Read me.
Okay,
Validate me like you want to be validated.
because that's something I've done in the past that's helped.
Yeah, that's
going
a good one.
Going to sleep early? I don't know.
Waking up early forces me to go to sleep early. So force yourself up, and then you'll be really sleepy.
You're really sleepy at night.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, waking up early is not a bad idea.
Oh, you know what works? Tea. That's not even a drug, really, but
chamomile.
Yeah,
for bed.
Yeah. Have a cabinet full of sleepy time,
or maybe turning off your phone at a certain hour, like 8 o'clock. You just turn off your phone.
Oh yeah,
that'll probably help you go to sleep.
If I wake up, then I get to use my phone again. So you want to fall
asleep? So like 8 o'clock.
It's like the next day when you're going to Disneyland or
something. Christmas will come sooner if I go to bed at 4 p.m.
That's one tactic.
Yeah.
Pero, at 8 p.m. I'm probably at a bar or a comedy club.
Oh.
Recording myself with my phone.
So
true.
That's part of the problem.
Oh, you need a tape recorder.
Yeah, I mean, going to bed early and doing comedy is a natural, like, conflicting couple of things.
Yeah. Yep.
What about giving yourself treats for accomplishing goals? There's nothing better than a reward.
Just don't make it cheese.
Just use the self-hate talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To not do the thing.
You're like a mouse in a maze, and each accomplished goal.
Yeah, maybe don't drink water for like 3 days, and then every time you do something good, reward yourself with some water. You're like, damn, I needed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start there.
Deprive yourself of the
type of water fast.
Yeah, the most important elements of life.
Oh boy. Okay, this is all helpful.
Are there any things that you have really good habits about that you're like proud of your discipline on currently? Where you're like, oh wow, I may not be good at,
Am I proud about anything? That's a good question. I do have a very I'm pretty disciplined about. I start my morning with ginger lemon tea, and then my first meal of the day is always fruit.
Okay.
Whoa.
That's a good start to the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the
rest of the day.
The accountability thing, what are you not being accountable for?
Oh yeah. And how can you punish yourself? Wait, we come up with the punishment.
Yeah.
You tell us what you're doing bad.
Yeah, I was like, you help me. What is this? I already did a coaching call today. Inner child work. That was fun. Glad this is not video. My eyes are so puffy. Let's see. What can I focus
Yeah, what are you trying to be
on?
more accountable with besides veganism?
Puffy eyes.
Let's see. Oh, I spend too much time on Instagram, so I'm trying to spend less time.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Each time you're on Instagram, you have to post a selfie of your face exactly where you are.
Oh, okay.
Each time you open it. And then you're just like, well, I don't want to have to do that right now.
That's a punishment, not a reward.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. To keep you away from Instagram.
I thought we were going to do rewards. You guys are talking about rewards for a second, but we're going back to the punishment. Okay.
Yeah, punishment's more fun.
Punishment. All right. Impromptu selfies will probably limit my time on Instagram.
I mean, they probably have apps for that, right? Like to limit your cell time or... I feel like the discipline one is like...
just reminded me.
Read about discipline. Like I feel like there's probably books or like websites that have like some good advice about that.
I know, but I wanted your advice. But
well, my advice is...
I'll look into that.
Yeah, like you're already doing the morning routine. So like if you can like start your day off well, like I feel like you'll be more disciplined. But if you like come out of the gates and you just, I don't know what would be bad for you, but like you just start eating ice cream at 8 a.m, like it's going to be hard to be disciplined the rest of the day. So like the morning is key for me.
Unless the ice cream shop's the only thing open at the mall.
The mall at 8 a.m.
Yeah, he's referencing a conversation you weren't a part of, so that might have been confusing.
Gotcha.
Jeremy goes to the mall
I'm not that
morning.
much older.
Yeah, you want to hear about discipline? I go to the mall every morning.
Thing?
Yes, and he gave me a hard time
you go
for
walk
it.
With old people?
He said that was lame and weird, and I said no, it's not. It's smart and amazing and creative. And also, maybe you can help me with my problem because I'm not really helping you with your problem. Maybe we'll flip the call. But
okay.
So I can't talk to young people. Like, I don't know what they're saying. So I was trying to learn how to communicate with like young people. And by young, I mean like 21 to 25. You know, not like 8-year-olds.
Thank God.
Yeah, just wanted to clear that up.
That's good.
Just because there's a lot of young people.
Do you have a family member in that age group?
I don't. My younger brother is 33. So.
Wow. Do you have a friend that has?
Well, my producer's 25, and I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I don't even know what he's wearing on his head right now.
Okay. You don't have to understand all of it. You know what I mean? To communicate.
Word.
So can your producer here, Evan, is he able to like translate? Can he speak millennial?
Yeah, but okay. And also, millennial's not even young anymore. Millennial's like old. Like, I'm a millennial.
Whoa, calm down.
I'm just saying, like people use millennial as like this like adjective to describe young people, but there's like two other generations that are like way younger. Like we got the Zers or something, and the
complaining about generational labels is something Corey or Jeremy does with the old people at the mall.
Yeah, we hang out there. Yeah. We play.
They're all confused. Everybody's a millennial, though. Yeah, like if you're
Jeremy's
under 50, you're a millennial.
Of course, you're not a baby boomer. You're like 700.
You could be born in 1980 and be a millennial. That's a 43-year-old person. Okay, I don't want to talk to them. I know how to talk to them. I just say Blockbuster, and they start laughing. It's great.
401k.
But yeah, I got to roast a 21-year-old for a comedy battle. And
you're afraid he's going to hit you with shit you don't even understand.
That's part of it. Maybe that's where this all started. And then the winner has to face Evan Joe, who's another like 21-year-old. So, and it's like, how do you defeat an enemy you can't even hear? You know? I have to learn their culture in order to understand it.
Yeah, you don't want to insult something you
might want to read The Art of War as well. You know what I mean? If we're talking about books.
Great book, but I want to read The Art of like
TikTok.
I don't know. Yeah, TikTok. Exactly. The Art of TikTok.
Oh,
dude.
There you go. Go get on TikTok. I bet there's somebody on there that is like creating videos specifically for this. That sounds like something somebody would do.
Okay. I need to learn.
I don't know how you search on
language.
TikTok. But
yeah. What if like instead of
speaking Gen Z, do they have search terms?
I don't know. That's what I need to learn.
Instead of like Duolingo, you just put in like 17 hours on TikTok.
Instead of French, you put in Gen Z.
Yeah, exactly.
Teaches you that.
Or we could just start the app for the translation.
Gen Z.
Sounds French.
Real quick, are they calling the new babies Gen Alpha, and why do they get to be Alpha? That's my complaint.
Because we're at the end of the alphabet. And they got to start over.
We didn't start at the beginning. So
but when did we start? I mean, what was Jesus?
A Jew.
That's why you're wearing that. Yeah, so I don't know. We just kind of like decided that like all of history would begin in like, I don't know, like 1960. And then we're like, let's just come up with some names.
Yeah.
You guys can be
let's just label each other more.
Boomers.
So we can hate each other more.
What about those cavemen people? It's like, no, they're gone now. We don't talk about them.
Neanderthal.
What would they call them?
I think we should make an app, though. I really do.
Yeah? To translate or to... Okay.
I don't know who's funding this.
We kind of do that on this kind of show, actually. It's kind of a thing we do. We create things that don't exist.
Yeah.
And charge people for them.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then what's the name of our app for translating between generations?
Well,
Baby Babble.
Maybe WAP. Isn't that a thing they say? The WAP app.
The WAP app. I think that sounds like a lesbian dating app, but okay.
Okay. Well, that wouldn't be bad, too. If we
you just want to get eyeballs on it.
Yeah.
You get eyeballs.
Yeah, we don't care what the balls do before or after they use our app.
So what was that word that I don't know what it means? Slap. Oh, the slap app. But it's not violent.
Slap app.
The slap app. And it's like it teaches you what the word slap means and then other stuff like slap.
Yeah, that's just the starting point.
The slap app, yeah. If you don't know what slap app is, start here.
Yeah.
And this app slaps.
Slap means to smack somebody in the face.
Yeah. This app is for you.
Okay.
If you think this app slaps after listening to it, then the Slap app has done its job.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you are slaptastic now. You see, I don't know. Can you use it like that? Slaptastic.
Words evolve, so I'm here for it.
That was a nice way of saying you're old. He was like, you're old. Grandpa.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Words
crap.
evolve, and you're just not using them good, but words evolve.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to not use current words once we're older. Like, I don't think I understand you wanting to know what they're saying,
Yeah.
but I don't think you're supposed to use them yourself. Like, that's power that's I don't think you can possess.
Like, who do I talk to about pogs?
Pretty ass white girls?
Yeah.
Pogs.
Well, anyway, I think, yeah, that was a phone call.
It was.
I think it slapped. I don't know about you, Evan.
Yeah.
But I thought that slapped.
No cap, dude.
No cap, all slap.
Or full cap. I don't know. We should look it up.
What does cap mean? Do you know what cap means? He keeps saying
cap.
It. No cap?
Yeah.
And
cap is when you're like lying or like front or like pretending that like it's a thing when it's really not. So if you say no cap, then that means like you're just being like 100% real. Like that's boom, 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 no cap.
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Yeah. That's my millennial definition.
So we got the slap app, no cap.
Would be like, what did you just say?
Slap app, no cap.
What is frontin'?
Mm-hmm.
What if we had like, instead of an Ask Jeeves, it was like Ask Teens?
Well, what's it like millennial? Well, not exactly. I almost did it. What's like a Gen Z name? What do they go by? Like Goku?
Daenerys.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like Yu-Gi-Oh.
But all names are like king and goddess and prince and
Rainfall.
Stuff.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Rainfall, yeah. Onyx. Shaquem Davis named his
that's a
daughter
good
Onyx.
name. Pop and Onyx. Pop Lock and Onyx.
It's the new Rice Krispie
Pop
treats.
That's fun.
Well, this was super helpful.
It was. I'm gonna pull a tarot card now.
Cool.
Should we do it for the problem?
Oh,
of discipline
live
and
on air.
accountability? Do you want to hear it live on air?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, give us a live tarot.
We got time.
Live tarot reading for myself. This is gonna be fun.
It's like, oh, you got the discontinue your podcast card. That's such a rare card.
Whoa, how'd you know? I got the Three of Swords, actually, which, if you've ever seen this card, it has a heart with 3 swords in it.
That's like our podcast.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let me see what the definition says for you real quick.
Did you read this for me or for our podcast or for you? Who did you pull this
for me and my lack of accountability and discipline for myself.
Fair enough.
And the short definition is needs pain relief. So apparently I'm putting myself in pain by having my lack of accountability and discipline.
Yeah, and as much as you might think cheese is not a painkiller, I've tried, but it doesn't work.
Nothing's
only
better
in the
with
moment,
cheddar.
right? You know,
it is better, but it's temporary.
Temporary. It's like a drug. It's like a drug. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's no hangover like Gorgonzola. Most of my regrets include mozzarella.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be happy to know that the further definition says there's an opportunity for transcendence if we look to forgiveness, including self-forgiveness. So just forgive yourself for that. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's the message. It's okay to have a problem. Forgive yourself.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. And hey, maybe you have a little nibble of cheese every now and then.
Yeah. Give a mouse a cookie or some cheese. All right. Well, thanks for taking the call. We appreciate you.
Thanks for your help.
Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Be well.
And hang up.
Bye.
Yeah, dude, you did it. You did it good. That was good. Oh, yo, let's play the music. I never played no music. What is going on with your hat?
Oh yeah, it's a
It's a Kool-Aid yarmulke. You're like, oh yeah. Yeah, man, I've been eating Kool-Aid my whole life, and I finally got to 1,600 box tops, and they sent me this Kool-Aid yarmulke. And if you make fun of it, I will cancel you. And most of the words I'm saying you don't understand because they're Gen Z.
I am pretty happy with this hat. It does look good.
That was such a dodge of the question. I said, what is the hat? And you go, let me tell you how it makes me feel.
Well, that's how I describe things, is through emotion.
Okay.
I'm like a poet.
All right. I'm glad the hat's working out for you.
Yeah, what do you think? Does it look good?
It looks fine. I just didn't, I've never seen you wear it, and I am just inquisitive in nature, and I'm wondering.
Of how I got it?
Well, now I am.
Well, I was chosen.
Did you find it on the highway next to a shoe? And you're like, I want one of these things.
There's a head at a temple that's missing its hat.
Yeah. All right.
All right, you ready for intro music?
Yeah.
All right.
Misinfomercials with Cory Stevens and
Evan Fitzgerald. Shit, I covered the part that was my name.
So it is it's a yarmulke from a wedding.
Okay.
July 2nd, 2006, which,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you remember, but it was a beautiful day.
06?
Yeah, 06, July 2nd.
Dude, I was peaking in 06. I was 20.
You
I knew what
mean-
everybody was saying.
You were just hard.
I was going to parks without kids.
You were the kid?
I didn't even need a kid to go to a park. Do you like to ride slides but don't have an infant? Well, we'll rent you one for a day.
Scoop up a toddler.
Yeah. We match you with neglectful parents that need babysitters.
Yeah.
And we pair them with felons that want to be in the park.
It's like an orphanage, but for like one of those like rent-a-day kayaks.
Can't spell orphanage without or fun. Because those are the only two options when you bring a kid to the park. Something or fun. I like how we're just doing snippets of commercials like throughout the episode.
Yeah.
We're not like breaking. We're just like cutting to them real time. That's what you bring to the table.
Do you think an orphan would like that though? Like a different dad every day? I mean, that'd be kind
Oh,
of
rent a dad? But then who rescued who?
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing.
It's
dude.
like the guy who wants to ride the swings while he's on crystal meth, or the kid who wants to play baseball with a guy who can't figure out how to put his glove on because it's upside down and the fingers don't go that
He
way.
left it on the side of the highway.
Oh my God, maybe that's the calling card for them. They leave one shoe and then you come back an hour later and they put a kid there.
The size shoe
Yeah.
determines the size of the kid.
How sad are you? Oh, size 12? We'll get you a real good kid.
You drop like a Vans
Yeah.
and he knows how to skateboard.
Yeah, shoe, tots for shoes.
Which is probably already a charity name.
Yeah, but this is different. This is filled with deception and crime and scratching backs.
And 9-year-olds.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that charity is also filled with those.
It's like sketchy people.
Oh,
and-
Skechers.
Exactly, dude, right? Thank you.
We just had a toaster doodle moment. Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's
Skechers.
the third time I've brought up Skechers too, and I'm glad that it was worth it.
but were you trying to do it the other two times?
No, that's the thing, is that's when it should have been done.
Yeah.
It's beautiful that that moment came to be.
Let's make it happen.
Skechers?
Yeah.
Okay, let me pause this real quick, and
Sounds
then we
good.
can come back and do
I'm
commercials.
going to take a break too.
Okay, sweet.
So does it just keep recording or is it a new file now?
It'll be a new file.
Why is red record? Shouldn't green mean go? Or Red means stop.
It's every camera
Okay.
that you look at once you hit
I wonder
record. It's always a
camera
red dot.
camera people get in more, like run more lights or get in more car crashes. You're like, oh, the show's still on, and then they run the light. Green means stop. Red means I'm at work.
If the light's still rolling and the camera's still rolling,
Exactly, dude.
I'm rolling through this light.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
You should have.
That's actually. What about Limp Bizkit? It's like pancakes for
new metal heads.
You already look upset. Like Limp Bizkit. Fuck you, dude. You want to mess with Limp Bizkit? I'm gonna get you all sticky.
Oh my god, dude! Where the fuck is this?
Yo, bro, your cold brew looks like Pepsi. Has anybody ever told you that? You make a mean Pepsi-looking cold brew. It's like I could have thought you made Pepsi. I think you're drinking Pepsi.
I'm a guy that only drinks dark liquids.
Yeah. Whiskey, Pepsi, coffee, Skull water. Yeah, I said Skull water. The hell are your roommates watching? They're like playing like Goofy, the video game. Is that a thing?
Yeah. It's kind of funny that you've never even heard of it. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Definitely never heard of it.
It's anime Disney.
Now you're understanding part of the problem. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. We've been playing fucking Goofy video games for years. What have you been doing? Walking malls? Piling up steps? Burning through shoes? Where do you put those shoes? You drop them on the highway. Somebody finds them. Some runaway kid. He picks them up, takes them to the park. Now you're on a seesaw because you're allowed to be there. You're doing what you want. You're killing birds with stones. You ever think about that expression? It's like, why would productive people hate birds so much? You know? It's like, I got to do my morning routine and write a to-do list, and then I got to murder a pair of birds, and I only have one rock. How am I going to get through this day? If I was going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I wouldn't throw it. I would keep it in my hand and hit them. You know what I mean? Because at the end of that, you still have your stone. And your dinner. Don't you normally wear headphones? Oh, you got them? You got one ear in? You've been hearing this the whole time?
Yeah, I thought you were doing the commercial there.
Yeah, I know. Hey, you, don't you normally wear headphones? How about wearing a phone? Which one are we doing? I almost want to just listen to the music and then roll.
Now that I have the music queued up, it makes it all a lot easier.
Yeah. Oh no, Margaret fell down and tripped Ted down the stairs into a pile of mall walkers. We got 80 people down on the ground. The life alerts are going off, and we only have so many people at the life alert factory.
Hi. Is this happening to you where too many old people are doing a domino effect where they're falling down and pulling down other old people with you? This is happening across the country.
That's right, but who has time to press all those buttons? That's why we sync with the life alerts, and we can just send one signal to beam out to all the life alerts in a 300-mile radius.
That's right, 300-mile radius. That's
Life
Indianapolis to Kentucky.
Yeah, and there's a lot of dead old people in their tracks.
Yeah.
And we pick them up in our bags.
We think they're dead.
We test them. We pull their ears. We put them in a mall. Sometimes they wake up if you put them in a mall because they feel at home.
That's where they come to life.
Yeah. So that's right. So not only will we outsource your dead old people, we'll test them and make sure they're dead. And we just want to say this. If you or your friend think about using Life Alert as a prank,
again,
we will come down on you with the swift law of the Justice Department of Life Alert, and we will rob you of the rest of your life.
We have life cops.
We have live bullets. All right, Grandma, one more lap.
I think we might need to slow down.
You haven't even touched your Wetzel's pretzel.
I can't eat right now.
Oh,
I'm so old.
Grandma, your life alert's tingling.
Yeah. I've been pressing it.
Well, now we know.
What do we know?
We know where you are and how much time you have left and what the quickest way to pick you and other people like you up is. No more long wait times.
People like me.
No more missed phone calls. And that's right. When we come to pick you up, we have all your favorite music, like Justin Bieber.
I love Justin Bieber.
So yeah, customize your life alert because you know you're going to die. You might as well.
Calm that young man down.
Yep. We'll pick you up. We'll walk you out. We'll take your valuables and we'll sell your pension.
401. Hey, get back here with my money.
Wait, what is this product again? I forgot. We're not just a life alert. Well, I know there's burgers, but is it an amusement park? Is it a store?
Is it?
Is it a zoo?
I can't figure it out.
What the hell is going on in this?
I don't know. Where are we?
Did he say slunk?
Slunk.
Is that a fucking animal?
I hope we don't get slunked.
I wish I could watch TV anymore
Yeah.
because I don't know what's going on.
I can't just pay attention.
I have an irregular heartbeat and I can't understand a word they're saying.
Yeah. Well, it's called a heart murmur. And you had
The
it since
fuck
you
you
were
say?
Sorry, I'm just over here murmuring.
Yeah. But anyway, if you like to spend 8 to 12 hours a day watching TV, but you don't know what the hell's going on, we will send you a translator device box for your house. And we'll phrase it in old-timey things. You know, it will say like...
MTV's very neat.
Yeah. Want to take another rip of this jazz cigarette device? 2-chamber jazz cigarette globe?
I want to do something about the black entertainment television, but I can't.
Yeah, dude, when I just like swallowed my words, I was about to say something highly offensive. That's where we need Corey. Because I'll edit myself and he'll amplify. That's when he turns on. All right, what's number 2? We need a fresh palate and not that kind. Hey, Grandpa, go long. I want to hit you with the clapback.
What?
Yeah, girl, I'm trying to flex, and I'm doing that clapback. So, go long.
You're doing what?
I'm getting chuggy with it, buddy.
Oh no!
You better follow, Boomer. You fucking Boomer bitch. I will ghost you so hard.
I'm so confused.
You are so high key, Grandpa. You need to chill.
I don't know what any of that means.
Your vibes are way off.
I don't think you're wrong on that one for
You're
some
so
reason.
sus right now. You sus piece of shit.
You call me a lady's name?
I'm gonna get my squad. We're gonna run upside the side of your sus head.
My sus. I'm sorry, sarsaparilla.
Grandpa, you glowing up. Why don't you sit down?
Okay, you're probably right.
Skirt.
Oh, I like those.
Damn, Gina. You shook.
Yeah.
You salty fuck.
What?
Why are you so woke, Grandpa? Didn't you take your nap?
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye.
Do you know what just happened? Probably not. Which is why we got TikTok Translator. You can finally understand what your kids are saying, and you don't have to fake it anymore.
Each
That way-
generation has their own nonsense.
Yeah. And we've studied it, and we've memorized it, and we've translated it into a succinct version for whatever year you were in.
Any generation,
Yeah.
any words that you might know, we've translated these new words into those.
So instead of saying things like, bye, Felicia, you can say, have a good evening, madam. Or, you acting all uppity.
I don't think that one's okay.
Grandpa, we translated it. Uppity bad? No. Not in my time. Uppity means self-important / arrogant. I will not be canceled.
And what do we call the immigrants?
Set up punch. Grandpa, you shook. Skirt. Hey, you dropped the shoe. I'm here for the pickup.
Yeah, I dropped this shoe?
Yeah,
Okay, well, I do have one shoe on.
we'll get in the van.
Get in the van.
Yeah, we're going to see Starland.
Go, see
I'm your new father.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've needed a dad for years.
Is this you? Do you either not have a father or have no access to sweet playground rides? My name's Tim Fiderson, and I started
Spiderson.
the Playground app. And all you need is a shoe and some love in your heart. So what we do is we find the shoe. The shoe's the beginning. The shoe is the wake-up call we need. And we see it on the highway, and then we put a kid there. And in under 60 minutes, you come back for that kid. And you take him wherever you need him. Are you too tall to ride a ride?
You leave the soul of the shoe.
Are you too drunk to play in a ball pit?
You get the soul of a child.
You get the soul for the soul. Soul for souls. And use promo code SOLD for 50% off your kid. That's right. We'll send you half a kid. Because they get to play too.
Yeah, you can have a bad time.
But we will
Or
send the
fun.
bottom half because we need shoes. Can't be sending no tops because they ain't got no shoes. How many times have you been at the playground and tried to get on the slide, but somebody was like, "What are you doing? You don't have a kid."
Too many times.
Yeah.
It happens at least once a week.
Well, not anymore because I'm Team Find Mecker. All right, let's start that again. I don't know. I'm trying to do a wacky name. I don't need to do that. Hey, you.
Me?
Did that guy tell you couldn't use the slide?
Yeah.
I saw that go down.
Yeah, well, I wanted to go down on the slide. Instead, that guy wanted to go down on me.
Hush. I used to be like you. I would go to the playground only to read a sign that said, "No infants, no fun." And I don't have a kid. But you know what I do? I have hope in my heart and love.
You love the monkey bars.
I love the monkey bars. And yeah, I'm a 42-year-old man, but I deserve to play on them.
You're tall enough just to walk
I
while
work
you use them.
60 hours a week paving the roads. I should get to play on them.
Yeah.
And that's why I started Cobbler Kid.
Kids don't even pay taxes.
Exactly. And that's why we'll pair you up with a tax-free infant on the highway. All you need is a shoe and some love in your heart. So go to the mile marker 41, leave a shoe, in 1 hour, return. Don't ask questions. Put whatever there's there into your vehicle. Take it to the playground.
Yeah, your Ford Escort.
Because not only are you a future slide runner downer, you're also a champion of excellence because you're fostering a kid for a day.
Yeah.
And that kid gets to eat too because we're sponsored by Uppity Burger. You piece of shit.
It had such a weird, abrupt ending.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry. No, I mean, the music ended super quick.
Is that what happened? All right, yeah, I'll take 1/8.
Yeah?
Yeah, and two baggies.
Okay. Well, this is a heavy package.
We're heading to the park right after this. Me and my boys.
What park?
The park down by on Humboldt Street.
Humboldt. Did you see the signs?
Yeah, it says drug-free school zone 1,000 miles.
What else did it say? Did you look at the fine print?
The kid stuff?
Yeah, the kids stuff. Do you not have a child with you?
No, I don't.
But you bought all these drugs.
Yeah, because I want to ride those slides.
Well, yeah, because
I want to spin on the tires.
are the best.
I want to crash Bandicoot down that seesaw.
Yeah, of course you do, but you don't have a kid. And you know
I want
that's
uppers
a rule.
and downers. What are you saying?
I do have a depressed child.
You're saying I can't do drugs without a kid?
Yeah, that's the new rule.
Oh my God.
I know. I know. It's gross. But
Well,
hey,
I
now
mean-
they want kids around these drugs apparently.
I don't see any kids here though.
I'm a good drug dealer. I bring a few with me all the time.
What's in that box?
Yeah, that's the kids. Good job, dude. Hell yeah. Well, actually, so you get to look through the box and choose whichever one you
Well,
want.
I got about 4 friends coming to the park. We need 1 kid or 4?
I think that if you toss the kid around between the 4 of you.
Oh yeah, we tossed a pigskin.
Yeah,
Sounds
exactly.
good.
Well, that's actually one of the kids' name is Pigskin.
Do you have any drugs that pair good with kidnapping, slide rides, and just the sunset in general?
Yeah, that's all of them.
All right, I'll take 2.
Okay. 2 and
I'll
a
call
kid.
you later.
And the kid. You got to take the kid.
Are you for real?
Yes. This is your child now.
I'm a father.
Yeah, congratulations. You're the new father of Pigskin.
That's wonderful.
Congratulations.
They said I couldn't do both, but now I get to do all 3. Slides, meth,
fatherhood.
community.
This is Skechers.
Just close it. This is Skechers.
Oh, I forgot that the shoe had to be a thing.
No, it's cool.
That's
I
so
like
funny.
just randomly throwing that in. This is Skechers. All right, I think we probably got at least one good one.
Maybe one more real quick.
Saint,
Are we going to try to tie all 3 in?
Oh my God! Thank you for taking my call.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm over on the highway,
Wait,
and I'm on mile marker 42, and I just found this bag of bones, little infant, and he is no spring chicken, if you know what I mean.
where are you, sir?
Are you hard of hearing, long in the tooth? I'm at mile marker 42, and I've got an old fogey, and I'm gonna put years on somebody if you don't take my call.
You said you've got a fogey?
Yes, I got a real life fogey on my hand.
What?
And here I'm out here in my RV trying to live my sunset years, and I'm just here to report a bag of bones.
Your sunset years? It's the morning.
No, listen, you little piece of shit. I'm on the highway. I saw a shoe. I found a kid. I called you.
What's a fogey?
Listen, you little wisecracker.
Why are you bringing race into this?
I'm not. Are you gonna help me or not? I got the shoe. I got the kid. I just need someone to listen.
I'm so confused. What? Okay. What happened?
I was driving, listening to music.
Yes.
I saw a kid. I pulled over.
Yes.
I freaked out, so I pressed a button on my chest.
Okay.
That's where you fucking came on.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying to tell you that.
You found a child. Why did you call me a cracker?
Listen, Bo Peep. You trying to get smart with me? I'll pop you upside the side of your chrome nugget dome piece.
Damn, dude.
I'll go cranium style on you. Now you gonna send some help?
Yeah.
We need about 4 units of
Wait, how hard
stern men.
How hard does the kid slap?
The kid is
Like
not
is he
responding. He don't slap no one.
Have you tried slipping in his DMs? Checking for a pulse?
Didgeridoo machine? What the hell are you talking about?
Did you swipe left or did you swipe right? Sir.
Yes,
Yes?
Clarence.
You gave him a super like.
All right. Damn, dude. Oh, let's plug our sponsor. Hey there, buddy. Do you like comedy?
I love comedy.
And you hate waiting in lines?
I hate waiting in line.
Well, then we got the perfect comedy club for you. It's actually our sponsor,
Okay.
Laugh Lines.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's right. What are you doing on February 16th?
nothing.
I think you're going to the Laughter Loft in Denver.
Fuck yeah, I am.
And if you so much as try to cancel that, I got a backup plan for you on February 19th.
Okay.
You smoke weed?
Yeah.
Well, there's going to be lots of weed at this dispensary show with
What?
the Tokes and Jokes and Rooster Magazine.
Okay.
No lines,
Sign me up.
except for the lines you like.
Can I bring a date?
You can bring a date as long as it's Destiny.
Can I bring myself and just be alone?
You can even eat dates if you're high as shit. That's right. Our sponsor, Laugh Lines. We love you. This episode is brought to you by Cory Stevens, who's here on time, ready for fun. We are plugging Cory Stevens. I just said commie. I fucking Freudian slipped commie. That's fun. What does your shirt say? Goddamn Vietnam.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I'm a Vietnam vet. You didn't know that?
Why is it covered in blood? Is that
child
chicken
blood.
dipping sauce or blood?
You're just happy to see me.
All of the above is
Yeah.
what I'm going to say. Covered in the blood of small Vietnamese children and chickens.
Yep.
Also, I'm happy to see you. So it's a congeniality of orifice fluid.
Yeah. Orificals.
Orificals?
Yeah.
Orificals.
Chips dipped with goop.
Goop? With Vietnamese goop?
Yeah.
Check it out, Corey. I got a hat to solve Jeremy's bald problem.
Nice. Dude,
Yeah.
you would look good in a yarmulke.
His bloblum. Baldlum.
How do you keep these on?
Alec Baldwin.
Where did you find this? At a kosher thrift store?
Speaking of kosher thrift stores, what's a good name for a kosher thrift store?
Oi.
Are we going to get in trouble for this?
Oi.
Oi.
In a penny, out a penny.
Oh, man. I shouldn't have brought this up. Evan said you were bringing someone.
I'm not bringing anybody. We're just calling
You
somebody.
said you got someone in your trunk.
Well, I mean, I always have somebody in my trunk. Whether they're alive is a different story.
Okay.
I got to use the space I got, man. You know how much room is in that thing? It's made
You ever
for
seen
bodies.
a shoe on the highway?
A shoe?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
ever
I've seen
lose a shoe on the highway?
I have not been a shoe loser.
You
on
know what
the
I'm talking
highway.
about, though.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
knows what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
dude.
shoes on random shoes on the highway.
This whole episode is brought to you by
There's two things I love on the
shoes.
highway: shoes and graves. Those are my two favorite highway.
Yeah.
Especially when there's like a bunch of flowers and a soccer ball for some reason. By
What
it.
if
It's like,
instead of the
why?
white bike, they did a white shoe if like a jogger got hit? Maybe that's what it is. It's just dead
It's
joggers.
just dead joggers.
Yeah.
Like, this man took too many highway runs,
Yeah.
highway hikes.
And Mark's who was there
I
and where they were. That's crazy.
mean,
Also, it's kind of cool to be like, yeah, but look how far they were from their house.
Yeah.
That was a long run.
dude, they were on like a 3-mile run that day. That guy was losing weight. He was getting in shape. God just said, that's enough.
Yeah. He
And
wanted
then
to.
he got hit by a Scion TC. And
He wasn't supposed to be beautiful.
No.
Mile marker heaven.
God wanted him ugly and fat
Yeah.
and out of shape. And he defiled like Icarus.
These colors don't run because I'm dead.
Were you guys ever a part of like a runners club or like in a running?
I was in track.
Really?
For a while. Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah.
I was a part of a 420 meetup runners high group, which was like,
Wait, did you guys just get stoned?
yeah, we were like the track team, but before running, we would just get high.
We just get.
And we get like a wicked
I
runners
bet
high.
you were like winning. I bet you were beating the shit out of the track team.
Also, I could imagine Corey being like a bandit that robs trains. And he's like, I'm a part of the train track team.
I was like, where's this going?
What pun
We're
are we
in the
doing
dark.
today? What's
We're headed
wordplay? The
through
train
the
track
mountain
team is
of
just
puns.
me running beside it. Hey, give me your money and all
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
jewels.
I
Give
do
me your
laps on
silver pocket watch, jewel.
just like robbing vagabonds.
Yeah. See, I don't even go to the passenger car. I just go to the homeless people.
Yeah.
They're just sitting in the corner and like, give me all you got. It's like, I have a piece of corn.
You're like, Corn's my favorite band.
Fuck yeah.
You don't see too many bandits
You look like a
these
freak on a
days.
leash vagabond.
My whole life is coming undone.
Beatbox for me, hobo.
Spaghetti jerk. Spaghetti jerk's chicken.
What is it, a Jamaican Italian restaurant?
Beatbox. He beatboxes Frank Sinatra.
When they come up to your order, what would you like to see? Boom.
Yeah.
When the moon hits the sky, boom, 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 boom.
Hold on, I gotta finish eating this bone.
You've never had Jamaican food.
I wanted to say something about chicken, but I only got bone.
Yeah, that's how vegan he is. He doesn't eat the meat. He just gnaws on the bone.
I don't lay pipe.
Oh.
I give him the bone.
You go to like wide right after people eat their chicken wings and you just lick the bone.
You gonna suck those raw?
Hey, I need that buffalo sauce. Nothing else. Just buffalo sauce. Just the buff.
Hey, so I brought my own bones, and I'm wondering if you can just put sauce on them for free.
Can you buffalo
There's
my
no
bones?
chicken on it. I'm not from a rival chicken restaurant. Yeah, check them. There's holes in them. You can fill that part too. I want to suck
wild
the
bones.
I
marrow.
want to suck the marrow with buff. With the buff sauce. I'm gonna start calling it buff sauce, and then people are gonna be like, "What?" And I'm like, "I want steroids in it.
I want
like
marrow.
the chicken. I like my chicken like I like my workouts. Lots of steroids
Yeah, on the side of the highway.
on the side. Of the Dude, what if you saw animals on the side of the highway? Would you stop?
I'd put a shoe next to him,
Especially if it was a puppy. Play with this.
and then people would be like, "What happened?" I don't know.
But if you found chickens on the side of the highway, would you try and catch them?
Nah.
I wouldn't. For fucking how expensive eggs are now. Shit.
No, but yeah, you don't want street chickens, dude.
He said highway
No,
chickens.
they're highway chickens. They're not street chickens.
All right.
They're not like hood.
They're like
chickens.
nomadic.
Yeah, they're nomadic chickens. They're vagabond chickens. You know, they're on. We found them on trains.
Yeah.
Now, technically, there was 100 other
This
ones.
is actually one of your problems.
I found a chicken on a train, stole it from Tyson's, and now I'm on the run. I'm actually trying to lay low. That's why I got a Lincoln.
That sounds like a Samuel L. Jackson movie.
I'm tired of these motherfucking chickens on this motherfucking train.
Who wants to buy an egg?
$3.
It's the new like buddy cop film. It's Samuel L. Jackson and a chicken.
I'm getting too old for this chicken shit.
You're getting too soft on me, you little tender.
Guess what, motherfucker? Chicken butt.
Fry hard.
Yeah.
God, I'm so glad I came.
That's exactly.
We all came.
That's Bruce Willis's line.
Oh no.
I'm so glad I came.
Who are these chickens?
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Criminals.
But to answer your question, yeah, I'd probably pick up the birds.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you go.
No, you're good. It was a timing based comment.
I wish that was my problem. I'm trying to think if I have any problems. Just that owning a 90s car is a lot more
More 90s than you thought.
You got a tape deck?
yeah, I
Nice,
do have
dude.
a tape deck. I was
Hell
thinking
yeah.
about taking it out, but this car causes me so much anxiety just from being a 30-year-old car that I'm like, I don't want to do
Have you
anything
tried
with this.
hammering it?
Hammering what? Just everything?
It's like word on the street is if your car is not working, you just start hammering it.
Listen, Lincoln.
It's like a good neighbor. You should hammer your car. Only
Like a
Evan
good
will
neighbor,
understand
Hammer
that.
Farm is there.
Yeah, no, his neighbor was banging away at the door. That's how he lets people know that his chickens are out. He
He's
starts
like,
hammering his car.
hey guys, chickies,
Yeah,
out and about.
yeah. Start chasing.
Did you make a thing? Why'd you put them in a Ziploc bag?
Because they're airtight, dog.
Oh, okay. You
It's
don't
not
want
going to
them
spoil.
Yeah.
That's vacuum sealed comedy.
You don't deal your hardest content through bags.
Yeah.
Through bags.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing a coke deal.
Otherwise, the authorities they could smell it.
Oh, this smells
pulled you
real
over for
funny
comedy.
in this
Yeah.
car. I took the dog around. The dog really laughed.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to search your vehicle. It's just misinfomercials, officer. I don't believe that. There's no way it's that funny. I bet there's like a Doug Stanhope album in here or an Ari Shafir LP.
This dog only laughs at racial humor.
Yeah.
And one-liners. So I don't know.
Oh, well, then officer, the Misinfomercials podcast is perfect for you. All right, Scruffy, get to sniffing.
It's like Dimitri Martin, but for dogs.
Dude, is
He really likes
Scruffy
the pictures.
is Scruffy Murphy a dog?
No, he's
you
an
said
old
Scruffy.
Irish guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but maybe it's a dog.
It could be.
It could be.
That's Scruffy Murphy.
He's an old salty dog.
He's an old salty dog. He hates open mics and Dan. He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Be it Dan.
The dog is still an alcoholic.
That's why they named it that. Just to, yeah. Well, if you're gonna drink here all the time, I might as well name it after you because you're gonna be dead soon.
That's why it's named Dog. My dog's Bud Light.
That's why it's Mad Dog 2020. Because the dog had Corona. That's that was so dumb. I don't know why I said that. I hate that.
You know why. You're chasing the funny.
I'm chasing like a dragon.
First
but
it's the dragon, then it's
never
the funny.
as good as heroin. And comedy is never good as heroin. I've never done heroin, but I'm going to assume.
It's not as good as comedy.
No. Well, no, I'm going to assume heroin is better than comedy.
You see a vacuum sealed poster over there, and you think it's worse than heroin?
Oh. It's more addictive for sure. We're going to get somebody on this. We're going to get somebody addicted to this podcast, and we're going to have to do a intermission like stop listening to infomercials and for sure stop taking our advice. You've gone to jail 3 times, Michael Isaacs.
I do think how you were saying comedy and heroin,
Yeah.
like comparing the dragons. A safe injection site is pretty much an open mic.
No, that's a diseased HPV site for sure. That's a for sure. Are you out?
Yeah,
I
want to go.
Bye. Go to work.
that pickup point because it kind of tied the episodes together.
Perfect.
Safe injection site for comedy. All right, well, that was the episode. Stay tuned until next week. And in the meantime, send us your problems to helpmemisinfomercials@gmail.com or call us and we will be busy solving your problems. Thank you.